Like the Cortana event?
in the ice box. You
Oh,
gotta
right.
fight off scorpions to get
That sounds oh so
icicles.
fun.
Although I did get the disc thing in there. I was over there because I wore full freeze resistant armor, um, put on spicy safety, and if you hold out a torch, you also have less freeze time. It has to be like a fire torch, it can't be like a slime mold torch.
You reckon that spider's done yet?
Gotta
I
hydrate to
grabbed it out. I
dominate.
don't know if you can grab it if someone else grabs it out.
Hopefully.
In my spider nest.
Do you have the garbage man out?
Like garbage, man.
Garrett the garbage man. I cannot.
Well, guess I'm going to get another egg. So,
I was gonna make one of those. So I'm just gonna copy paste that recipe. Take it.
a little expensive though, I'll say.
Not really, from what I saw. It's the
Pine
expensive
needles?
part. Those are easy.
Yeah, I literally went on the resource surveyor. There was one location found.
They're by the pine tree. I
There's
have a bunch.
quite literally one location found for pine needles.
Roadster of the bug world.
There's 1 point marked on the map for pine needles.
Did you happen to take my pine needles
No,
by any
I
chance?
grabbed my own. I took the ones that were at the main area, and then I went off to grab
Oh
more.
yeah, my pine needles are on my corpse. Which I don't see. Where is my backpack? Did you ever re-game repair?
Yep.
Alright, that's a good place to check then. Is there any backpacks on your screen by any chance?
Can't see your backpack, so no.
Yeah, but you can start seeing them if they're off the game, typically.
Well, I didn't
Like
see any more
I was notified to Logan's location. Oh yeah, I guess I should open chat since I'm streaming. Even though there's not gonna be anyone there. Surely. Other than maybe Logan. Pretty sure I uploaded all of the VODs from yesterday.
Getting a bunch of weed stems is not fun. They are a lot less prevalent than they were last game.
We did also build in the area with a bunch of weed stems.
Guess.
I could devour a billy hog right about now. Hi, Red Worker Ant.
Fresh Billy Hog. You could probably research that.
That's why I'm grabbing billy hog. Oh yeah.
It'll probably either give you no recipes or give you a recipe we already have.
Saw the fresh billy hog bite. There it is.
I wish it was noodles.
Ah. I'm just going to assume that my corpse is just permanently gone.
I'd assume, yeah.
But I didn't want to figure out what would happen if I fall into the void. Because if it's anything like the last game, I would have to make everything I own again. Which would also make me need to get scorpion shit again.
Or you could just
And that
not
was
do
a
scorpion
pain.
stuff.
In theory, yeah, I could just skip to... wolf
Go
spider.
on my surveyor. Where weed stoves are. Oh, not milkweed. What's it called? It's not called weed stems.
It is called weed stems.
Well, then I can't scan it on the resource surveyor.
Probably because it's such a common resource. Wow, nothing.
Well, considering I can scan for grass planks.
Yeah, those are rare.
Uh-huh.
They are, trust.
Sure. Let me go research a weed stem. And we just never researched weed stems. We gotta research.
I just kind of assume that they would be researched. Given their nature.
You're coming with me. Let's go, soldier. That'd be handy charging into the paint. Take 5, buggy boy.
Ah, it's a fake dandelion. Great. Have you gotten all the weeds from the nearby tri-state area entirely?
Well, if you look at the top of our area, then you'd probably know why.
Made entirely of weed, I did notice that.
That's
Oh hey,
the
weed stems.
closest to reinforced floor that you can get. Yeah, we never
Gather it all
did
up,
this.
buggy.
Research weed stems. Now I can probably scan. Yeah.
Did you scan for, or did you scan grass planks?
No, I don't need grass planks.
I mean, like,
Well, they were available in the resource surveyor, so I have to assume. Then we have all the grass plank stuff discovered. We didn't have much of the weed stem stuff since we just lost a bunch. Good.
alright, now off to the area where I'm certain there's going to be pine needles.
Tufts around. I didn't end up picking up. There's a dangle. Yeah, the only thing that sucks is that this game probably isn't going to get updated till fall, which is a long time. did. Speed step. Maybe not.
Ah, needle bundles. Tons of them. Hey, you going
That's,
to...
No. No, not yet, because it's very soon I'm gonna be eating some chicken thingies, but the main reason I felt like joining is because remember that game that you were making, Alex?
Yes, the one that I'm still actively working on a character for, that I've had the concept for a little while.
So, I have a bit of a lore idea. Well, lore idea to explain the special ultimate thing. The only problem with it is that if you'd have to change all the special ultimates and don't change the form into a form. So your whole shtick that you have to lore right now is just like like man-made tech, like normal universe, like with technology and such as weapons, versus merging into a magical universe or like something like that, right? That's your whole shtick?
Yeah, essentially.
What if the whole plot, instead of special ultimates, that I'm gonna call them, I guess, sort of like collision modes, I guess. Basically what it is every single character will have this different mode that they get transformed into due to some like I don't know exactly how to explain it, but some like cosmic shenanigans that happen when the worlds collided.
My lore for the
Bye,
actual
Buggy Boy.
game, since it's going to also include crossover, is that basically the being responsible is just out there visiting worlds, destroying them, and like shattering them into pieces and then reassembling them and watching them fight for their entertainment.
Okay, you wanna know what I find very ironic about that story?
Ah,
What?
trusty
Like a
old
Marvel
ant.
superhero to Kang's whole shtick, he decided to yoink a bunch of different cities from different universes and just smudge them into his own world and watch the chaos.
Wonder what that tastes
It's
like.
hard to write an original story
It's okay.
nowadays. But yeah, the premise is that this guy
Science!
wants to
Sweet
collect
science.
everything. He wants everything to be his. And he's just like, yeah, I'm going to make one continuous timeline out of all these other timelines.
My idea for how the special ultimates could work could also still be implicated into that. Maybe the way on how he's doing this is he's doing it in a way that he's unaware of, causing things to start breaking across all of reality. And that's how the transformations are happening. They just break. I don't know.
Yeah, I'd have to change up a few of the form ultimates in that case, because a lot of them are just make sense within the context of the character that I make, typically.
Yeah.
Like, a few of them are, like, a little bit out there. But I like to imagine that it's them channeling some, like, higher strength. Like, them accessing their truest potential.
Yeah. Okay.
Like, I have one character that basically, because of their childhood, can't use magic because their nerves were damaged by being sold into slavery at a young age. And their entire lore is that they escaped,
could base a
they
whole
trade,
sport on
and then they started killing people that sell slaves and capture them. And
if I fit in
their
there.
special ultimate is just them actually using magic.
Hmm.
And it is currently the only normal character to have named moves for any of their abilities, and it's all their special ult abilities.
Hmm.
Let me have a look at what I've got for the document really quickly. Good count how many ultimates are just forms.
Because
special ultimates.
I already remember you telling me that that is a very popular thing that you like to do.
Yeah, because it feels more impactful. Because that way, it's harder for people to waste their special ultimate because you only get one of those a game if you're a typical character. So if you just completely waste it, it's like a giga wasteful move. So we've got 1, 2. I don't know. Wait, no, the special ultimate's 3. This one isn't.
What exactly is this character who doesn't have a form change?
It's Sola. It's the one where she, first she heals her entire team with her, like, normal ult, basically, but it gives overhealth. And also revives teammates in its radius. And then after that, she goes, feel the wrath of the sun, and giant laser beam comes down from the heavens. Let's see, yeah, that's another form, that's 4, I think.
I remember for Senior Zip, it's kind of like a form change, but really just an upgrade kind of to his base kit.
Yeah, the, overcharge.
Yeah.
It's similar to a form change. Oh yeah, I forgot Ludomania. He doesn't have a form. He has slot machines. He's like, let's go gambling, and then he potentially fucks over his entire team. Which I find really funny. And I feel like if there was ranked banning, he would get banned instantaneously.
Well, I have a feeling that your game that you're creating, I have a feeling that you're definitely designing it to be not ranked. This is definitely a fun project. This is...
Yeah, definitely, because I was thinking, like, I was like washing my hands in the bathroom, and I'm like, wait a second, what if I make Canon's strength version of this? What if I make every character as strong as they would be if this was canon? And then I'm like, okay, so let's see.
So that's a different mode.
Yeah, that would be a different mode, obviously. I'd call it peak strength mode, and it would be like, just imagine characters like All Might, who canonically in their peak strength were near invincible, and also had the power to take out most people with a single punch.
Now watch this. You put in Hollow Knight, and suddenly his HP has been turned down to 1.
Hollow Knight's HP would be like 9, but he'd take 1 damage at a time.
Yeah, but still. Yeah, just 1 sec. Be right back.
necromancer. Oh, hey, Kangaroo needs a new page for themselves because I decided to add weight classes and that pushed. That just barely pushed, the entire document down far enough that a character that neatly fit on a page before now doesn't fit on that page. I've also been playing around with the idea of a bee character named Hive. And I was literally just thinking about this, like, last night. I was like, huh. Bee character. How do I do? So now I have two characters that I'm thinking of making. Character named Hive for bee-related shenanigans. And Painter. I'm still working on Painter because I don't know how to balance a character of what I want to do.
Gotta hydrate to dominate.
What's his name gonna be? Oh, that grass is phantom grass. That clover isn't phantom clover, though. Is that my TV or is that the game? Looks like it's the game. Up in the top left and right corner, do you see, like, kind of like, when you push on the screen of a TV, that kind of effect. Like a pulsing effect.
Yep.
Welcome back.
If I'm tired, y'all must be exhausted,
Yeah.
right?
In less than 7 minutes, I'm going to be eating some chicken nugget.
Oh.
Seriously,
Wow.
that was the last capture that I put on my Xbox. It's just me taking a picture of of the X that I sprayed into the wall. Okay.
The ultimate recipe?
Also, quick question. Did you guys play Brawl Stars at any point during the Angels and Demons event? Because if not, you guys were spared.
I played... I
Okay.
logged on, saw the Angels and Demons event. I saw I was an angel, and I'm like, that's boring. And then I left.
It's only Angel for the entirety of this. You wait until August 6th if you want to be a demonic being. Yeah, no, it's not like how the Angels and Demons event previously worked. It's since they wanted to celebrate apparently National Cat Day apparently, and also majority of the kit skins are actually real life cats that they own.
Wait, Kit's a cat? Thought they were meant to be a rat.
Roadster up the
Because their
buckle.
kit's very dumb. Also, I am messing with you. I don't know how much spring I even have.
So
I
yeah,
have 19 sprig.
the reason why I'm saying you were spared is mainly just because I fucking hate all the. Mainly just because there was one upgrade in the Angels for the Angels that you can get, which was absolutely broken for almost the entirety of the event, and that was the reload upgrade. It's simple. It increases the brawler's reload speed. The problem with that is that that basically works with anybody. Support Edgar. You want me to tell you who was broken with that though? Ali. She already had a decently high reload speed, along with having the ability to just jump over shit. Along with having a very fast unload speed. So pretty much what you were stuck with is a brawler that could just go wherever the frick she wanted and that you physically could not go into bushes around anymore. Yeah, no. She was fucking terrifying and everybody hated it. And after Ali got nerfed, you see, that was cool. Until they buffed takes damage. No. So, it swapped from me seeing a bunch of broken Ollies in every match to me seeing a bunch of broken ticks in every match. It also doesn't help that two upgrade combinations allow you to just simply increase a pet's HP. Great, a even higher HP tick head coming towards you. Along with
Sounds great.
along with one that makes it so that just straight up gives any brawler the supercharges over time trait, aka the same trait that Edgar, Daryl, and Chuck have.
So, how about mutations? Can we get those? Tick mutation, extra HP, extra reload speed, and super overtime. Sounds completely not broken. In fact, that sounds completely balanced and fair to me.
You know, it was really the reload upgrade that was broken. Like pretty much every brawler can benefit with it. Mortis no longer had to use any of his gadgets. Take just made it so you couldn't walk anywhere. Bonnie and Bea basically had infinite ammo. Lily also could just assassinate targets even more effectively. Ollie, I already mentioned the pain that she caused. Because, like a lot of, the Angels event was just, no. The only benefits that I really liked in the Angels event is just the skins. The skins looked freaking amazing, except for Buster Fish. No, I don't know, I don't know I don't know, maybe it's the fact that it's, not similar with the other Angel skins. Maybe that's the only reason why I'm not liking the Angel skin for Buster, but, who knows.
Oh, hey. You crashed, didn't you? Oh, I see. Too powerful.
Also, if you were trying to save credits for when Trunk is released, then yeah, no, that's not happening. Trunk is actually going to be releasing after the current Brawl Pass is finished, which, now thinking about that, doesn't apply to you guys.
I don't typically play Brawl Stars outside of school.
Also, you probably don't have every other brawler currently unlocked. Yeah.
Yeah, I also have I was using Kaze as like a
Bank.
bank low
Eh.
because ultra legendary characters are crazy.
Okay. That sound in the background sounds like my chicken nuggets are done. So I will
Yeah,
be right
actually,
back.
I went back to Epic after, so I unlocked Grom. Finally.
I think Truck's going to be either epic or mythic. By the way, I think epic. Oh no.
Good, we're not gonna get the 15,000th Mythic Brawler.
Hoops is in the house, ready to dunk, baby.
Acorn Plate. Did you ever make the acorn chest plate? Okay, time to go and collect plant fiber and also search the world for Weevils to make the Weevil shield to get this quest done so that we can get our like 200 raw science. We do. That's why I'm doing this. What? Is the cookery not until a future update? Or the smeltery? I also got that. Mostly because scorpions aren't that hard to block. I find their attacks really unpredictable. At least with scorpions, they have a lot of force swing. I don't know where the fuck the lawn might is half the time. Hi, Grub. Do you ever get that extra orb weaver egg? Alright. Ambush 3 of 3. I actually opened chat instead of my document. Wow, nothing. No chat.
This wouldn't be too bad covered in chili flakes.
You know what the most predictable attack in the game is? No, any sort of charge attack that an airborne enemy has. So like the mosquito charge and the bee charge specifically. And I haven't seen them do that. But like where they do a long animation for starting the charge and then slowly charge at you.
X marks the
They
spot.
they meander their way over to you. You just press the block button once and then they're stunned for 10 years. Alright, I think that's our last orc creature. It was. Now we're only missing the crow. That bombardier had a lot of potential to fight back there.
Shivering titwitches. It's cold.
Shivering titwitches?
Science!
Why does science tingle?
We're asking the important questions here. Because they were in the nursery, supposedly. Fresh frost, same thing. I heard that. Just heard another one of your noises.
Team Gamma on patrol.
Girl gotta eat.
I managed to stab a cockroach, like, in the face, and it just didn't notice. Alright, that cockroach just died. It didn't make head. Still looking for weevils. Still not locating any. I wonder what that does. Oh, you mean like just making it so that it looks like your character? Well, I've angered more than I anticipated on angering. Oh, and there's the adult with me. And he seems to be doing that classic maneuver where he... Oh wait, that's a junior. Okay, so I have a full-grown cockroach on me as well now. That's another scorpion. Luckily, I can fight these guys without having to take breaks because my life steal is stronger than their damage.
Am I?
Okay, well. Crazy song. Wait, are there orc cockroaches? There are. Logan has left.
Stop right there!
What?
You were gonna turn around and leave my candies and the soldiers guarding them alone. I ordered them to kill ominous goons, but they won't think twice before attacking you two. Something is happening in this park that you can't understand. Not even if I sat you down and explained it all in detail.
What does Frenzy do again? Ah. Oh yeah, it ruins your perfect block flow, which means I don't want it because those are really nice to get. Yeah, they definitely changed the music for mites to not sound like you're fighting a final boss. They made it sound more like the Grounded 1 music. Oh wait, no, it's just because I turned down the music volume. Still, like, giga intense. Oh, Logan appears to be coming back. Hello, welcome back.
Why the frick's my hell is...
Your mic's a little
Oh,
bit
there we go.
iffy.
Damn it. 1 sec. Testing. There we go. Ish.
You're really quiet
Hello?
for some reason. Hello.
I'm using my dad's headset. Is it this bad?
Why does science tingle?
Why does science?
What is my
science
dad's
tingle?
settings on this? What the f... I'm tempted to just bring my own my headset back. You know, wait, why am I asking if I do that? It's corded. I could just do that. 1 sec.
So, we saving up for max resource stack or what for Mega Milk Mullers? Well, we can
Hello.
get.
Hello.
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 Oh, hey, you sound normal.
Yeah, there. I just simply brought my headset from my room into the main room because I'm on the main Xbox now. Because you know I have to. Because well, I have to watch the four-legged creatures. All of our four-legged creatures, actually. That includes Smokey, our big giant brown dork, a Misha, our tiny little black wiener, a Trixie, my old service dog and now old creature, and then Dwight from the office.
Freshments.
Misha, hello. Hi. Yeah, I know you're cute. Well, I would join you guys, but because I have to get the main Xbox, so I can't.
We found out that there's not a whole lot of story content in the game. Because we already beat the story as is. There was one boss.
Damn. What about for armor-wise? What armor do you have for me right now? But, like, I've not been there, but it'd be cool if you got like Ranger Shinta.
Pretty sure.
I just need B Shin. That's it.
I think we could probably get you better than that, and we got Crow Feathers, which gives you more access to different arrows, and I think a new bow. I also need wolf spiders, so I'm gonna be hunting them.
I think I already got myself one. Oh wait, no, I don't think it. Yeah, wait, no, I don't.
Wolf spider is tier 3.
Yeah, no, never mind. I don't have wolf spider bow. I have a spider something bow. So. Let's see.
Threat
If main,
detected.
let's see. Main Xbox. What do I feel like playing on here? Seriously, is Borderlands 3 the only Borderlands? Damn, I have at least have Tiny Tina's Wonderlands. Friggin'. Damn, our Xbox is lacking in games.
Yeah, where's the line? Oh, what do you need?
For
What, the scorpion?
right now for Borderlands 4 wise, both of you guys said you were interested in Amon, which I can see why. Huh? And there's
Yo,
two. We actually have Amon's.
I had a chatter,
Am,
but they disappeared.
Amon's. We actually have Amon's full skill tree revealed, kinda. I already mentioned it several times, but yeah, no, we have the entirety of Amon's skill tree revealed in Chinese. So,
Unintentionally.
but yeah, so we have Amon's skill tree. It's just from Chinese, but the problem is that it's using a stupid translator. So there's definitely a lot of things that are just blatantly wrong. For example, with every single time it mentions ordnance, it's instead artillery. Wait, you can get your own spider now?
Yeah,
What is?
so the game will need an update because they need a bug fix.
Damn! I wonder who would have thought they'd do one of those.
Yeah, they fixed the buggy bugs.
Also, I just was right. Yeah, there's Marvel Rivals new
Hoops
team
is in
stuff.
the house,
Friggin', what are
ready
they
to
again?
dunk,
Trying to
baby.
I can let them up. Oh yeah, okay. I remember the ones that got removed. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, the ones that got removed are the ones for. Is the Atlas Bond, aka, which I think, yeah, Atlas Bond was for. Okay, forget the names of them. I know Atlas Bond was for one of them, but the teams that removed are the ones for Iron Fist and Luna Snow, and the ones for Adam Warlock, Star-Lord, and Mantis.
Who else do you
Oh yeah,
Why would they take Loki out of the Hela team up? Loki doesn't have a team up in that theory now.
no, I think they shoved him into a new team up. Trying to remember what that is.
Ooh, I'm interested.
I'm trying to remember what that is. I forget. I'm fine.
Hopefully I get an ability that's an offensive ability instead of having all defensive abilities.
Trying to. Oh yeah. Oh wait, no. Yeah, actually it is. I just remember what it is. It's now there's a new team up, and I'm pretty sure it's between Mantis, Loki, and Groot. Yeah, Mantis, Loki, and Groot. There's a new team between them, with Mantis being the anchor being. So what Loki gains from the team up is now his healing pylons also give damage buff.
Interesting.
And
That could be handy.
and then Groot's walls now heal nearby allies.
That could also be new team comp strats. Put walls around a Loki, a bunch of Loki clothes, and then have them use their things, and then the team just fucking shreds. That's gonna be so crazy.
Okay, what was the? Oh yeah, and then the other things that got changed, and then I don't remember if there was another team up that got added, but I do remember that 3 team ups got new members. The team up between Rocket and Penny Parker now has Star-Lord in it. Star-Lord can now toss a little beacon thing that he can just teleport to at will. But actually no. Actually no.
Sombra.
It's straight up
Ready to break up a
Sombra's
sweat.
old translocator. That's all.
Better than
That's
most
exactly
potion
what it is
shapes,
actually.
I love Overwatch 1. And I also love putting a trap and a mine directly there, and then she's cooked.
So it's ironic because it's part of the team between Rocket and Penny Parker, yet it has nothing to do with the webs or mines at all somehow.
Yeah, and the webs and the mines are also going to be the biggest counter to it, because Penny Parker's going to find it and be like, oh, cool. Mine.
Okay, and then what were the other... Oh, yeah. You want to know something ironic about the Iron Fist and Luna Snow team getting removed?
What?
Iron Fist then gets added to the... I forget exactly what the team up it is, but he gets added to the team up that gives Hawkeye the Ice Arrow. Iron Fist got removed from a team up with Luna Snow, and then got added to a team up with Luna Snow.
Ah, perfect. Game balance.
The only thing that really changed there is the fact that instead of Luna Snow getting ability, now Iron Fist gains a new ability, kinda. Now his little transcending state, when he's in it, he also now gives extra, I think it's extra healing or I think it's, yeah, no, it gives the bonus HP to other allies nearby as well. Which is honestly not that much for, considering the fact that it's for Iron Fist, who's usually using that transcendence thing alone by himself anyway. And then, what was the last one? Oh yeah, and the last one is for Blade. And, you know, Blade's going to be added. So Blade simply just gets added to the Moon Knight and Cloak and Dagger team up. Blade can now also summon that little invisibility dome thing, but when he's inside of it, he could also do a little dash damage thing while inside the dome and get out of it that way. So yeah, it's neat. Honestly, these team-ups seem like they're not that broken, honestly. They actually seem like balanced team-ups.
What do you mean? The Loki one
Oh, right.
with Groot and Mantis
Oh,
seem
right.
fucking absurdly good.
Alright, yeah, I guess that one.
Because Groot disappears behind a wall and he's full health and he's coming back with a damage boost.
Fair point, I guess, but the main problem with the fact is Blade just got added, and he's gonna probably shift the meta a bit. The reason why I say that is he can apply anti-heal.
Anna, no! Anna, bad!
He can actually only apply it to one target at once, though. How he applies the anti-heal is... Okay, so how Blade works... I guess I could just explain Blade's kit, actually, in its entirety. So, Blade has two primary fires that he can use, and he swaps between the two of them like weapons. So the first one is a sword. Damn, who would have guessed that? Simple, melee damage, slash...
Blade has a sword? No!
Simple, he just slashes in front of it with a sword. It's nothing that crazy. It's like a 3-hit combo, I'm pretty sure. And then the other primary weapon is shotgun. It's a slow-firing shotgun. Simple. Now onto his abilities. I don't know what the abilities are called, so I'm just gonna call them what they do. So for what looks to be the alt. So for one of his abilities, he can basically just guard. He'll put a sword up and block. Doing this.
Is he a tank?
No, he's a damage.
Ah.
The first hit that comes in contact with the block gets entirely nullified, like how Iron Fist nullifies hits. Except any other hit after that just does reduced damage. So it's not nearly as OP as Iron Fist.
For guard.
It's the parry combined with a regular guard. Because it also has it also has an energy meter on the far right side too. So like yeah, you can't just hold it indefinitely. But yeah.
Doomfist. Just Doomfist block with that one perk.
It's even given power. Whatever. Anyways, no.
Wait, this is Lysol. I need Windex.
Now
Or something.
anyways, on to the next ability.
Where are the cleaning chemicals
I'm just
at?
gonna
My god.
I'm just gonna call
Who
this.
keep these things?
I'm just gonna call this dash. No,
You know what? Fuck it. This is good enough.
it's very simple. Blade dashes forward, but when he runs into an opponent, it changes based on what weapon he's holding. if he's holding his blade while he does the dash, when he runs into an opponent with it, he'll do a spin. He'll do a little spin and deal damage, multi-hit damage. Yeah, that's cool. Just sword spin. And then it's mainly with the shotgun where things get interesting. If he runs into somebody with the dash while he's wielding the shotgun, he'll push them back a bit and fire a single shot that gives anti-heal. That's the only source of anti-healing that Blade gives. So there's that redeeming quality, and he can only really hit one target with it. He can.
Yeah, but it still seems crazy good.
Yeah, he does actually also have 2 dashes as well, so there's that as well. But like, yeah, Blade, it still has to really a top opponent to do it anyways as well. But anyways, now onto the last ability before the ultimate, which is probably the most crazy ability in this kit.
You need to stop sticking your nose.
I'm just gonna call this Vampire State. While Blade is when Blade activates the ability, he goes into a different state pretty much. During this state, he now has lifesteal. You know what lifesteal is. And whenever
I wouldn't possibly know.
and whenever he deals whenever he deals damage, mainly with the blade form it seems, he will slowly gain an increase in attack speed. You can see this attack speed increase in the center of the screen indicated by a little meter in the center. Eventually this gets to the point of where his attack speed just gets nuts. So, yeah, that's
Wolverine?
That's cool. Oh, and yeah, also during this ability, Blade's final hit on the sword combo is just the exact same spin that his dash can create, so, yeah.
Dupe.
And then the ultimate, I'm gonna name it what he says for the ultimate voice line. 1,000 cuts! So Blade...
Psylocke.
So Blade whips out an even bigger blade. Well, he pulls out the Dracula sword. Apparently that's what it's called. Anyway, so he pulls that out, dashes a long distance forward, and anything caught behind, and anything that he ran through during the dash takes a large amount of damage. Basically, just dashes forward, deals a big chunk of area damage behind him after he dashed. The longer he waits before unleashing the ultimate after pressing the button. So like basically how it works is when you press the button, Blade will start charging up. You can choose to either activate the ult immediately afterwards, or choose to activate it later to deal way more damage. The only problem, the drawback with this is the fact of you're standing still while you're waiting for that thing to charge. So if you get noticed, you might just get instant annihilated the moment you're noticed. But yeah,
And on top of that, they can also run away.
yeah, yeah. So the ultimate does look pretty damn insane, based on what we see in the trailer. So yeah. So yeah, that's Blade's kit. Oh, and yeah, and I guess the last thing was the team up where he can plop a little bubble and then do a dash out of it, which I find the dash out of it part to be interesting, considering the fact that Moon Knight can just deploy the bubble and that's it. So the fact that Blade can do something else out of it is just why? But whatever. Yeah, no. As much as the Mantis Loki and Groot team up, it does seem powerful, but but at least it doesn't seem as powerful as some of the older team ups were. Like, freaking what we're having to deal with now is already a little bit god. Like, flying thing, great.
Yeah, that's completely reasonable though. Like, who wouldn't want to drop a big ass stony man on somebody? Who wouldn't want that?
And the fact that they made a team up for this based off the movie makes me wonder if other movie team ups are going to happen.
Probably. It's called corporate advertising.
I just find it interesting because this is a lot more movie advertisement than the last movie they advertised, aka Captain America: Brave New World, which legit just got a singular profile icon and a spray. So that's neat.
I would have expected like a skin.
Well, no, it makes sense though. Now thinking about it, considering the fact of the two main prominent characters inside that movie is well Falcon slash new Captain America. I say new Captain America because you know the whole plot point of the MCU right now is the fact that Captain America gave the shield to Falcon, and now he just has now he's just Captain America now, so he's pretty much just Falcon, but he has a shield now. So
I have no idea who the fuck Valken is.
guy with bird wings, but he uses
know?
he uses tech to make those bird wings. And in the movie, he also uses machine guns, but in the comics, he just shoots energy blades. So
Ah, Hawks
yes.
from My Hero Academia. I just heard you ice something.
What?
Yeah, the ice.
What?
Anyways,
the
yeah,
fuck was I
the
going
only
to
two-
do?
The only possible skin I would have been able to see coming out of that movie is for Hulk, because the other main prominent character inside that movie is, well, Red Hulk. Which one do you guess what that is?
Yeah.
It's just Hulk, but he's red now.
That would have been so cool, though. Red Hulk.
I
Color
think
palette switch
Yeah.
goes crazy.
I think the only problem with that is the fact of it basically deconfirms an entirely new character, which, like, it definitely seems like they're trying to make every single character stay as their character, no, like, full costumes of the same exact character, so. Which makes sense, I guess, lore-wise, but yeah. Which, now since knowing this, I'm wondering if there's going to be any other sort of things that come up, because, like, what's the next movie that's going to come out? I'm pretty sure it's going to be the Avengers one. I'm pretty sure it's the Avengers first.
A new Avengers movie?
No, not New Avengers. That is just the Thunderbolts. Fun fact. Yeah, that is indeed. I'm not lying, by the way, on that fact.
Trying to mess up my work? I'll bury you.
But yeah, and there is going to be a Avengers movie at a certain point coming out. So yeah. Hopefully they can redeem themselves out of this freaking long, because you know Marvel's not been doing too great in the movie service, but in the gaming side they've been doing amazing. Fun fact. Marvel is actually going to be making another fighting game, except this time it's not going to be Marvel vs. Capcom. They're actually going to be making their own signature fighting game.
Like a Smash Bros?
No, not a platform fighter, but just a straight up fighter, like Street Fighter.
Ah. I don't know if I'd play it. I'm not really into those kinds of games.
Yeah, fair. Those games those games is really just. Do you like mashing button combos?
You like memorizing the specific set of buttons that if you mispress a single button, you're going to end up dying?
Yeah.
The only fighter game that I really play is one that was My Hero Academia, and I played exclusively with Kenny because I find it hilarious. But
There actually is going to be a
it's 3D.
eventually, in like way later on, so this one YouTuber named Alan Becker, he creates stick figure animations. He's now creating his own game, Animation Versus. It actually looks pretty cool because it's combining a platform fighter with a traditional fighter. So it contains the platform fighter-esque of like the high knockback and the platforms and the big open space. But it maintains the regular like fighter essence by having the characters always facing each other and having health bars. So yeah, it also because it makes platform fighting and such. It's not you don't have to memorize button combos. So yeah, it does actually look cool. It's cool Animation Versus. It's not gonna come up for a long time, but it looks cool. Now I wonder, what should I do? Should I play Marvel Rivals or should I... I'm tempted on starting a new character.
Really not. He didn't feel like coming out, so I just left him by. No, he like... I can't call him to the ball.
Oh, he's just gone? Yeah, no. Yeah, no, I had that question.
Doesn't beat Grandma's recipe, but
Man,
don't
I
give
love
up on me,
bugs.
please.
Yeah, bet Mantis incoming.
Mantis? Just kill her. Just kill her. Just kill her. It's not that hard. It's not that hard to kill a support.
It's a lot bigger than a support.
But it's Mantis. She's not that big.
I'd...
Down for the count. Help me up.
Hey, I'm gonna motherfucking die.
Just think, we have this entirety of this world happening down there, yet the entirety of that could be entirely wrecked if somebody just accidentally decides to go over there and step on it and step on everything. Watch this. You don't defeat the final boss by killing the final boss. You just distract her long enough until a random human being on the outside world just steps on where her hideout is.
In Grounded 1, that wouldn't be a viable solution because all of the bosses are in locations that no human is stepping, aka underground, in the flower pot, in the hedge, in a giant spider nest that I'm pretty sure nobody wants to step anywhere near. Yeah. I'm coming back for my bag. I didn't grab my mount. I should have.
My
So,
egg.
so Logan,
Quit.
I'm trying to design a damaged character that's entire gimmick is paint. They have their base kit is 5 different paint colors, and it changes their primary and what the lingering puddles do. And I want to make it so that the puddles, when on the ground, can mix.
Oh
And
God.
Gain effect
How
with
many
each
different
other.
paint colors are you thinking of here?
Like 5 base ones, and
Oh
then I
my
want them
God.
to be able to mix. Like the base kit is 5 colors.
5 color. You know how many different.
One of them is black, and black will cancel out every other color
Okay.
instantaneously.
Okay.
So only technically 4.
And let me guess. Yellow, blue,
I wouldn't
red,
have
and
made it
green.
this far
or
without my
something.
lucky backpack.
One of them's weight, which weight will just lighten whatever color it's on. And then you have the
Okay.
colors that can be used to make any other color.
You already
AKA...
you already have like the effects of each of them yet? Because I feel like
No, yellow, blue, and red.
I feel if you're having white, just simply make the colors brighter. I feel like white could simply just be a color amplification, or if you get what I mean.
Yeah, I plan on having black be the basic one. It's going to be it'll deal more damage than the others. It'll also its lingering effect on the ground will just reload ammo faster. While it's on it, its primary fire will be just like the easiest to use, like a automatic machine gun kind of thing. I want black to feel like it's the easiest to use, but it's not very combo-y. I want one. I want them all to feel kind of supporty, not like overwhelmingly overwhelming. But I want to make it so that if you make the color purple, your opponent starts suffering.
Why?
Because I want anti-heals on purple.
Oh. Fun fact: when looking at the Blade trailer, you could. It looks like the anti-heal is also going to be indeed purple.
Purple's a good color for anti-heals. And it makes
Need salt.
gamers go, oh,
Sure they
hey.
will.
Oh, hey, that's a color.
And you know, I'm gonna play some Marvel Rivals.
I'm gonna
Oh,
get
Fred,
back to my base.
Marvel Rivals
Start
is
working.
updated on this Xbox. That's just flipping great. Oh.
What, mine?
Fine.
The public one that I don't use. Those weevils didn't drop anything.
Hey Alex, there might be one sort of
Yeah?
archetype for a character that you could do. Oh, except you'd have to make it vastly different from what I'm going to mention as the original here, because so one character that's in a game called Paladins. Paladins is also a hero shooter. It's this big guy named Yagarath. His main gimmick is he's a tank, but one of his special traits is the fact that his base form, he cannot move. He's just this big giant lizard that every now and then goes into a ball to actually move, but usually majority of the time he's just standing there, firing spit all over the place. So like, yeah, big, hard to kill, and just moves around when he feels like it.
Ah,
don't have fairy love.
no, I ran out.
So it'd be cool if you'd made a character that just stands there.
That could be a cool idea. But also, I don't know how to make that at all balanced. Yet again, some of my characters clearly don't care about game balance, I'd say.
Yeah. Also, if you really want, like, standing still thing, you could just make them incredibly powerful, because there is one thing that a completely standing still character is entirely weak to. Oh
I'd
shoot,
rather
there's
be
something
on
on the
top
floor. I
than
can't
below
get
this
away!
one.
Ah, I see. It appears that there's a puddle of death below me. Well, I'm fucked. Oh, hi, Torbjorn. How's it going? Oh, I guess there's a turret on me. And there's lava. Okay, dead. Oh, 3 headshots. Let's go.
I just had the idea on what this character could be. What if it is just straight up... What if it's an invention, and all it is it's just a very big flying turret that just, for its movement ability, it just teleports. That's all it does, and that's its only form of movement. It just...
That could be genius, but instead of like a direct teleport, kind of like a Moira fade, I'm thinking. That way
Alright.
it's easier for the player to control.
Yeah, okay.
But yeah, that sounds like a pretty cool idea. Just basically just a giant turret thing, and it just kind of there. Oh my god, and then it can summon little baby turrets. Oh my god, that would be insane.
It is the definition of the giant armed weapon.
Giant enemy spider.
The giant enemy spider.
You know, I have a character here that I haven't done anything with yet. Hive. Which I could theoretically do a giant beehive turret that summons bees to attack people.
Oh my god.
And the only movement ability could also just be a bunch of bees coming out of it
To lift it
pick
up.
the hive. But it's absurdly slow.
This guy would be
And
the
every
worst.
time-
This guy would be the worst rollout character in history.
Every time they hit the ground, they're so heavy that they release a shockwave and shake the entire map. But then their special ultimate just gives them turbo mobility.
Oh my god. No, get this. Their new mode. They transform from a beehive into a bee NATO. They're suddenly inside of a bee tornado and have new abilities and just move around all over the place.
I was actually thinking that the special alt could be like a giant bee just breaking out of the hive and flying around. And
No,
absolutely
no, that's the
terrorizing
queen.
people.
No, that's the queen bee.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It's the queen bee.
I was thinking this. That way it's not incredibly super bad for actually rolling out. What if you'd only be able to do this after you spawn in, but temporarily like you could choose a. Its spawning time would be longer than other. Yeah, I just thought of this. Its spawning time would be longer than other characters, but instead of spawning at the spawn door, instead you choose where to spawn it in between the spawn door and close to the point.
Or have like an extra long cooldown and just fall directly on point every time. Like, it won't fall until after points have been activated, but it'll be there and it'll be insanely pressing as an issue. You know, that could be a great thing. Okay, so definitely a tank. Gonna have to be a tank because
It's also gonna have to have defensive ability.
yeah, I'm thinking it'll just be Hex Shield, which will make like hexes appear around them, and they will float around and block damage.
So
And the longer you hold the ability, the more will appear.
spitting. So a bunch of spitting mag shields, I guess.
Yeah, kinda. It'll be like honeycomb shaped.
Yeah, and I figured that. I was just saying like mag isn't effective. Are they gonna be like invincible shields, or are they going to be destroyable shields?
They're going to be destroyable. They're going to have probably like 400 HP each. But you can hold the ability and more will appear. And they'll start spinning faster as time goes on. So probably no headshot damage on this character because it's just a beehive on legs, basically.
Yeah.
Until the queen breaks out.
I just had an idea for how its primary fire would be. It'd be the longest attack. It'd be the longest delay for a primary fire ever, but it's just beat railgun.
What do you mean, bee railgun? Like, they just charge a bee and shoot it at light speed?
Yes.
They're just like, bee! Yeah. Okay, how much HP to give this character?
A lot.
Prob-
a lot.
Probably 3,000, I'd have to wager. Okay, so hold on. I need to make sure that I've got this all good. Oh, I didn't put a roll for robot guy. I'll fix that. I still haven't properly formatted him. He's still just in theory. I'll probably do that while I'm out on my trip all
Anyway, is Robot
week.
Guy the one guy that I suggested to you a while back?
Yeah, the guy who latches onto people.
Yeah.
Who I still haven't properly formatted into the document. Because I've been putting it off because I know what the kit's gonna do, but I don't feel like writing it down. Alright,
We all
so,
have one of those moments. Dwight, what are you doing?
their traits. Okay, so cannot move. Has better natural regen, so they recover HP relative to their max HP rather than at a flat rate. So like outside of combat, after about 7 seconds of not taking damage or not shooting, they will recover 7% of their HP a second. And that can just be like the bees going out and repairing pieces of the hive. Cannot move is there. Cannot receive headshots. Has a longer respawn timer. And will spawn at point. This character would suck in push the payload.
No, wait, no. No, how it would work is instead of spawning on the point, it would spawn on the payload itself.
Yeah, defend against this, bitch. It would crush the payload. If it's the size that I'm imagining it would be, it would just fucking crush the payload. Like, imagine one of those little floaty dinky carts with just an egregiously oversized beehive on it.
Not fit.
Oh, I have a good one. The lower their HP is, the faster their attacks.
The faster the... Wait, hold on. That's just Frank. Then again, I guess that's the point.
I want it to feel like the player, if they're on their own and they're sitting there, they aren't just getting fucking railed. I want it to feel like they have a chance at least.
Also, it seems that the only character that I don't have a skin for right now, Mob Rivals, is actually the Thing.
So passive. I feel like bees will passively just be around. So, bees will passively attack players for 10 damage a second. Or, not a second.
Come on, keep
Every
going.
few seconds. Pretty sure next would be where did the weight class of this guy go? Did I not put weight class on robot guy? Wait. I didn't put one on
What?
play
Hey,
either.
what? Oh, my parents are here. My family is back. 1 sec, I will be right back.
Why? That's like the opposite of the Mario jump. I do not. I love the weight class, Fearful of Wind. It's my favorite weight class.
Come on over here.
I feel like Hive just has to have I feel like they're just unmovable at this point. They should be.
Caught in a web.
You motherfucker.
It's like make a bitch.
Weight class, unmovable. Actually, that weight class is just gonna be renamed to Whale. They're in a Whale weight class. Which is above fearful or unable to use elevators.
For the city.
This is a glorious idea, and I don't see any way that this could go wrong. I'm sure my non-existent chat, loves just watching absolutely nothing happen on Grounded as I talk about doing this thing.
Hey, I'm back.
So Wayne, as the authority on bees, what's your opinion on this concept here?
You're making a hive, you know.
Well,
Yeah, but
this-
it uses bees.
Well, the special ultimate is also going to be a queen bee.
So, yeah, I fixed their weight class. Their weight class is Whale, which is above fearful of
Caught
or
in a
unable
web.
to use elevators.
Oh my god.
And whale is just whale weight class just means that they are unable to be moved through any knockback ability.
Oh my god.
Did you wait? Is the egg not in the incubator?
I had to go out and get the egg and haven't really pick up the
All right. So next, oh wait. I never put an alt coefficient for a robot guy either. My God.
This man needs his sleep.
Oh hey, Logan invited me to a party. Well, I guess I'll join. Oh hey,
What the f just happened?
I don't know.
Doesn't beat ground.
I feel like Hive couldn't possibly have a quick melee. How the fuck are you supposed to use that
Filling up the
shit?
tank.
Oh wait, I have a brilliant idea for the quick melee. It just summons a swarm of bees that quickly go around Hive and deal damage.
I'm guessing this would be the only quick melee to have a cooldown.
It would be like literally directly around their base. Like not even a crazy area. So I feel like
Yeah, fair point, I guess. Yeah.
it wouldn't be that crazy. It would basically be an omnidirectional quick melee.
Yeah.
And my metric for like how quickly you can use your quick melee is however long it takes you to use your quick melee, you have to wait that long before you use your next one. So if your quick melee is 1 second, you have to wait 1 second until you can use your next quick melee. Let's see, the alt coefficient. I feel like I'm fine with that being. Let's see, 1.0.
My heart is pumping.
Actually, bees will retaliate. Bees will swarm enemies hit by Hive. If not avoided, they can deal massive over time damage. The B-33RC. Or the B-33 rail cannon. Okay, secondary fire. Thinking probably a honey blob trap thing that'll slow enemies and trap them to the ground.
God.
I'm gonna start naming every move I do. That way I can refer to them easier.
There we go.
Gotta hydrate to dominate.
I love Big Shot. So... I was originally going to have the utility a movement ability, that way they could get to point, but since they spawn on point, I feel like the utility should be something else. I feel like I could just make the utility the shield.
Later, critter. Come on over here.
I actually quite like the idea of having it be a charge-based thing. Like a resource meter. And every second they use their resource, they create, I'll say, like 3 shields. And then they'll keep rotating around them slowly. And they'll have like 3 seconds worth of resource at a time. They'll slowly recharge. Wait, what happens if there's 2 Hive players? What happens if there's more than 2 Hive players? How does that work?
But
I
you,
just
you don't
thought
have
of
to
that.
you don't have to have them spawn directly at the center point. It could be like a they can choose where to spawn around the point.
Yeah, I guess that would also, if they just spawn directly in center all the time, that would create issues if there's ever a point that has, like, something in the middle of it, like Throne of Anubis. Or I think it was New Bonnie in one of the maps. Oh wait, New Bonnie is. What map am I thinking of? Probably Oasis, yeah. It's the one with the up top, above the point. With like the pillar in the middle. I feel like Lijiang Tower would be really inconvenient for a Hive. Because I feel like Hive wouldn't be able to fit. I feel like Hive would just... Invite failed. I tried inviting him. Invite failed. Guess we'll join. Party encountered an error. Oh shit. I feel like that was the wrong button. He invited me to play Marvel Rivals. Okay, I figured it out.
Okay. Is it your problem or is it my problem?
Seems to be yours because me and Wayne are fine. And we can't invite you, it won't let us. It'll say, invite failed.
Yeah, after I claim these words, I'm gonna move back over to the other Xbox. I don't know what the frick's going on with this one.
Apparently you're on party with Wayne, and I'm not. What? What the fuck?
Breaking.
What is happening?
Switching. Okay, at first, you left before I could tell you that he doesn't have a party. Because I looked
Yeah,
at his
but,
profile.
like, I looked at your profile, and you were in party with Logan. And
See, I looked at
you were
Logan's
doing-
profile, and I was in party with him, but I looked at the Xbox menu, like when you first pulled it up, and I was in party with you.
Yeah, I was
So, I don't know.
apparently in party with Logan, and you were in party with Logan, but we weren't in party with each other.
That makes sense. No, I could see that.
Around 5:30 is probably when I'm getting off to go take a shower, get ready to go pick up my brother.
Need more dry grass.
So Axe shield generator.
Yes.
Actually, it'll probably be... still in party with Wayne! What the fuck do you mean?
What?
So make sure your audio is included, please.
My audio's been included.
Did you check? Did you double check?
Yes.
I just gotta start getting dressed now. I thought I could wait until 5:30 and take a shower.
No, we're going to pick your mom up at 5:30. Not picking your mom up and coming back here. We're getting your mom and going.
Oh, I see. Well, I suppose I have to get off a little bit earlier than anticipated. Well,